So this morning I made a fatal mistake. I made a terrible mistake. Something so simple, such a simple thing that everybody should be doing. I mean, if you wake up in the morning and you're going to start trading, there's one thing that you should be looking at, right? There should be one simple thing that you should be looking at to find out what's going on in the market that day. And well, today I decided that I was going to jump on the computer, I was going to buy call options, and then I was going to lose a bunch of money. My plan was for today, by not doing something that I should always be doing every day. And I'm hopefully going to save you guys a lot of trouble and hopefully money as well. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the setup, what went down here, the bad news that came out and how it affected the stock market and how I ended up losing a bunch of money here because of one man. One man. You can see by looking at the chart, this is basically what I was looking for. We had this move up, and I was expecting, let's get a breakout to the upside here. You can see we basically had that setup right here, looking for a push over 446. So I was buying 446 call options through this consolidation here, looking for the break to the upside. And what's amazing is literally right as we're about to break through that 446 area, the news comes out about Jerome Powell talking. You can see right here, the news coming out. Powell says that inflation is too high and the Fed will have to take necessary steps to address. So he's talking today, and that news came out about how the labor market is strong, inflation is too much. He talked about inflation, and the market did not like it. The algorithms did not like what he had to say, and well, the market showed exactly their response to his comments there. Hey, if you guys enjoy these videos, do me one big favor, hit that like button, subscribe button. Also, if you want to learn more about Interactive Brokers, the broker that I'm using, the desktop and all that fun stuff, I'll put a link down below. They got a free scanner you guys can check out. It's free and it's cool, and you can check out Interactive Brokers and learn more about them. Check out the link below. So you can see the SPY broke to the downside. This is the 5-minute chart. If you see on the 15-minute chart, look at how quickly this dropped. It just went like a rock, just literally just straight down at that point. So at that point, I'm in call options, right? I've got the 446 call options, and it's just getting murdered, and it's all the way down here now to almost, 441 killed. Now, I should have known about this, I would say, this event. You know, it was on the calendar. I just did not look at it, to be honest, today. You can see right there, 12:30, Jerome Powell speaks, and, well, I should have taken a look at the economic calendar there because I just wasn't paying attention, I guess, and didn't see what was coming up. So if you guys are ever wondering, you can go to investing.com. They have the calendar on there. There's probably other websites as well, but I use investing.com, not for any reason other than it's just simple and easy. Taking a look at the trades that I made and how it all worked out in the end, you can see here, right now, we're using the Interactive Brokers platform. Let's start from the beginning. Where did it all go wrong at here? Where did we all go wrong? So if we look here at these put option or the call options that I bought this morning, I was buying these call options when we were down in this level, consolidating, looking for a breakout to the upside, that 446, getting that breakout like you saw on the SPY. Pretty clear to see what I was looking at, that clear kind of flag consolidation there on the chart, looking for a breakout to the upside. And you can see, obviously, we got a huge break to the downside there. So once that happened, and you saw how quickly that happened, look how quickly these move. These are 5-minute candles, but this happened literally like in 1 minute. If you look at the 1-minute chart on how quickly this dropped, I mean, it dropped from 95 cents down to 45 cents in a matter of, 30 seconds. So from 90 cents down here to 40 cents and like that. So that's pretty much where I got screwed at because I just wasn't ready. I honestly didn't really have a stop loss in there because I was expecting that we would at least kind of bounce around. You know, looking at this chart here, you can see it looked very much like we had some support there multiple times, kind of touching support. So thinking, hey, we're going to be okay, that we can kind of wait and be patient and look for this to make a move higher. But instead, when that news came out, we just got a drop right there from 95 cents down to 40 cents there on that. So ended up losing on that trade $513. I just got murdered basically because you just got a huge drop and I just wasn't able to get out quick enough because it just washed. Like no one was buying. Like it just went from 90 to 40 in a matter of seconds and just, yeah, I got murdered right there. And that really is all because one thing. I did not go and look at who was talking or if anyone was talking today, and that was probably, you know, a really bad idea. So that's a good lesson for anyone watching this video. If you're going to be trading the overall market, if you're going to be trading in general, just have an idea of kind of what's going on that day. Is there any big economic news coming out? Is Powell talking? Is Biden talking? Is anybody talking? What is going on? Are there numbers coming out for oil or anything like that? So definitely keep an eye on the economic calendar. And that was a huge mistake on my part, obviously, because, you know, I paid the price by paying $500 as a price for that. So $513 I paid for that. I don't want to call it stupidity, but I feel pretty stupid now by not checking the economic calendar this morning. It's pretty sad, to say the least. So if you see, my next trade was a little bit better here on these put options. So I ended up buying these put options down here at $1 right for this breakout, and we had to push all the way up there to $2. I think my final sell was like at $1.90. I was selling into this as we pushed up. So I ended up locking in on that put trade. We ended up locking in just $211. I just wanted to get some green back on the board, and I wanted to at least kind of make up for some of those losses or that massive loss. So it wasn't as bad. So on the day, we're going to be down $348. And like I said, this really came down to, you know, big time me just making a very fatal mistake by not checking the economic calendars. I mean, come on, Patrick. If you're going to be trading the overall markets, you're going to be trading like this, you got to have an idea if someone's going to be talking or what's going on. But you can see right now, these put options this morning, look at these things from the low down here, the 30-cent area on these 443 put options, rising all the way up now to almost $2.10. And you can see the overall market just getting murdered now down there to 441.81. I was looking at this earlier as well, support-wise. I really didn't see any support until maybe like 441 flat down here, kind of that previous resistance there on the chart. But I kind of just taken my profit. Like I said, I wanted to at least get some green back on the board. You know, it definitely is not fun to be down $348 at the end of the day, but it's better than being down, you know, $600, $800, $900, or $1,000, which I easily could have been. Because, you know, if you look at this, like let's say these call options, these 446 call options, you know, if I would have just held on to these things, I mean, they're trading at 15 cents right now. So I would have ended up getting out for even much bigger loss there. So definitely important. You know, you got to cut it off. I probably should have cut it off a little bit quicker, but I mean, this happened so fast. I just was not able to get out quick enough. We live and we learn. That's really what it comes down to here. Trading, baby. You got to love it. But really today, a good lesson for anyone out there who's watching this video, and a good lesson for me. Definitely check the economic calendar, Patrick, before you go and you buy call options or you buy put options. I mean, and here's the thing too, is like, if I would have known that Powell was talking at 12:30, like literally right when he started talking, that's when that big crash started, I probably would have gotten out of those call options, or I probably just wouldn't have gotten into those call options in general, because I literally started trading at like 12 o'clock here. You know, I started trading for this move higher, and I just did not check the economic calendar, which was a really a costly mistake, you know, looking back now, obviously. So hopefully everybody out there watching this video gets an idea of what not to do. And, you know, that's what I'm trying to share with you guys, these videos, is like, hey, don't do this, you know, don't do this. So if you guys haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and all the buttons down below. Let me know what you think down in the comments. What stocks did you trade today? What stocks are you trading in general? I'll talk to you guys later on. Should I make a video about a certain stock? Also, let me know in the comments. I'll do some requests for you guys on a certain stock you want to take a look at, or any of that fun stuff. So let's go.